Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Kong Film Podcast live stream. And yeah, I haven't done a King Kong live stream since last month. Actually, I did the Peter Jackson's King Kong film that I did with the Almond Viewer, with Jedi Grant, and Big Jack's Films. Uh, but now this is my first podcast episode for 2026. And yep, the first podcast for the new year. And in this episode, I will be talking about the classic 1998, the first King Kong animated feature film called The Mighty Kong. That's starring Dudley Moore and jodibenson. And as you may know, I have done that I've done an episode like that on another friend's channel that I was a guest on there. But now he's on here right now as a guest. And please welcome back to my buddy here, the Nathan from Monster Island Film Vault.
I was going to say, I'm having some serious deja vu here. I thought we did this once already.
Yeah, I know. I knew. What's it been like 2 or a year?
Almost 2 years ago now.
Yeah,
it was when GXK came out.
Yeah. So I was a guest on your channel about that film, but now you're a guest on my channel about it.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes us even, right?
I guess.
No, but don't worry. It's a fun thing. It's like, yeah. So yeah, I would like to talk about this classic animated film again.
Oh, it's not showing up very well. There you go.
Yeah, I think it's your background is kind of.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer watching that film on stream, and it doesn't matter if it has commercials.
I'm sorry, but physical media is superior. I'm always going to prefer DVDs and Blu-rays and such. But
yeah, I watched that either on YouTube or on Tubi. Yeah. But yeah, so so we've done this episode before on your channel, and I was on mine. I mean, this podcast episode will probably be a short one since we done an episode about it on your channel like 2 years ago.
I'm trying to remember how long ours went. I think. Oh, it was at least an hour. Might have even been an hour and a half. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check the runtime. And so yeah, like I love talking about this film again, and I know some Kong fans may or may not like this one.
Well, before we get into that, because spoiler warning, I don't really like this one. But
what?
I said spoiler
what was
warning. That? I said spoiler warning. I don't really like this one. But I said spoiler warning. I don't really like this one. But this is actually the third podcast I've been on for this one.
Really? Your third time talking about
my third time talking about this.
You're kidding.
The first one was my show. And then I went on the Cellcast. There are some really good friends of mine because it was a Patreon episode. I got them to watch this. And and that was a few weeks after we did ours because I wasn't sure that one was going to happen. It's like, oh, what the heck? I'll just do it again. Well, why not? And then and now here I am doing it for your show. I can't get away from this thing.
It's kind of like what I did some videos about my favorite Godzilla film from the Shona film, like Ebro Horde the Deep. I did a podcast about that one, and I did a thought video about that one, and And oh my gosh, I know I talked about the Return of Godzilla from the Heisei. I did a podcast about it, and I did a
Mhm.
panel about it
Mhm.
at G Fest almost 2 years ago.
And you
And
will soon be on my show to talk about Godzilla 1985.
yes, yeah, that will be my third time.
There you go. I think the
uh,
only other movie I have been on that many podcasts about is actually it's also 3 times, and it's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie. I've been on 3 podcasts for that. 2 of which were mine, but still. And they were all in 1 year. That was the crazy part. 3 podcasts about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie in 1 year.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so I would like to talk about this film again, and I know I think I already explained how I first discovered this. I think I discovered this film I think it was like after I discovered the original King Kong in
Mhm.
1933, it, and then I that movie really got me into King Kong a lot. I became becoming the fan community of
Mhm.
it, and
Mhm.
started to watch the
Eh,
76. And like after that, there's also an old local video store that I used to go to. Not the same one that I rented Godzilla 1985 on VHS, but it's a different one. The same video store that I rented Godzilla versus Megalon and Biolante, and that I remember that when I was in that store looking for some King Kong films, I found this, the original King Kong and King Kong Lives. Also, when I found in the kids section where the kids movies are, I found this VHS cover called The Mighty Kong. Yeah, the same one that's on the DVD.
mhm.
Yep, and yeah, I was so surprised. I didn't know Kong had a cartoon film.
It's the first of 3.
Ye- Well, yeah, I know they did an anime King Kong before. It was the TV show by Rankin
Yeah,
Bass.
the King Kong show, but no, there are 2 more animated Kong movies that were made after this.
But yeah, but those two were based off the anime series.
Yes, which I'm actually watching right now.
Yeah, I'm actually watching that series too on Tubi.
Mhm. Oh, it's on
Yeah.
Tubi now?
Oh yeah, the whole
Huh.
series, including the two films.
Huh. I didn't know the show was on Tubi. I knew it was on YouTube, but okay. Again, I have the DVDs, but but you want to know what those other as weird as this sounds, you know what those other 2 animated Kong movies have in common with this one?
What?
They're both musicals.
Wow,
It
yeah.
makes no sense,
Oh,
but they're musicals.
they should be like a musical trilogy. Imagine that.
Mm, yes and no. It's not it's not the only attempt at a King Kong musical. There was also the one on stage for Broadway, although I
Uh,
think it started in Australia.
yeah, and
It has a
yeah.
giant animatronic Kong, and that's the only reason to go see it because the animatronic Kong, I've seen video of it. It looks amazing. The music is not great.
Oh,
It's
wow.
a musical where the music is not good. Actually, kind of sort of like this one, but anyway.
Yeah, well, yeah, as you were mentioned earlier about the Kong animation series and the two animation films as following the anime series, I feel like the series is it just reminds me as makes me think it's like a sequel to the Mighty Kong, which is not. It's not
It's
the following.
definitely not.
Which
It's
it
not related at all. Although I will say this, as much as I'm gonna rag on this movie, it's arguably the best Kong musical, which is not saying a lot.
Yeah, to be honest, I love the songs in this. I mean, Denham's song is like after Papali Ali is, um, it's
I
not.
the music in this, especially when you know, like actually advertises on here that it has music by the Sherman Brothers. Okay. Those
Yeah.
guys are a huge deal. They made music for Disney.
Yes. They did make
when they
music
were when Disney was at its best. We're talking Disney Renaissance. These guys made the music for them. This is not their best work.
Yeah, I would love to talk about the Sherman Brothers. I mean,
Yeah,
like the last Sherman, like the last, like the last Sherman Brothers just passed away not too long ago. I think it was somewhere last year.
Yes, which is unfortunate. It's just this thing is actually a little bit frustrating for me because I feel like it should be a heck of a lot better when you have the Sherman Brothers and you have Jodi freaking Benson as Ann Darrow.
Oh, you mean her?
Yes. I'm just saying, this is the Little Freaking Mermaid. This should be better. Like, if you told little Nate, hey, they're going to make an animated musical version of King Kong, and it's got the Little Mermaid playing Ann Darrow, I'd be like, this sounds perfect. And then you watch it, and you're just like, what?
Yeah, I would like to talk about her, but since you brought her up now, I mean,
real quick. How did I discover this movie? Do I get to tell that story right now?
Well, yeah. I mean,
just really quick.
We're getting off track. I mean,
it's not that interesting of a story. I think I saw this on a video store shelf when I was younger, the VHS, and it was in the big clamshell. Remember the big clamshell VHS boxes?
Actually, no.
The big plastic boxes that you would usually see Disney movies in.
Oh yeah. You mean that was like the behind the VHS case, the cover?
No. The case was you don't slide it out from the bottom. You open it up, and it's
Dad.
They're called clamshells. I think it was in something like, I think it was in a clamshell like that, but I never got it. And then I started doing research for the Monster Island Film Vault. I read up about it, like, oh, this is a thing that exists, but no one really doesn't seem like anybody considers this to be an official King Kong movie. No one really pays much attention to it. So I think I can skip this one when I was initially doing the King Kong movies. And then finally, one Friday night, might have even been during quarantine, I don't remember, or maybe right after it, I don't know. I watched it on Amazon Prime, and most of the time I'm staring at it like this. Because I'm like, what am I watching? So there you go. That's my story.
Yeah. That was
anyway, Jodi Benson.
Yeah. As I did mention on your channel and your episode, like I was a huge fan of her. Like I actually, this photo is from Comic-Con. It's aka Wizard World Comic-Con. It's in Rosemont, Illinois, the home of G-Fest. Yep.
Well, wait, is it the same hotel that it's in?
No, it's like across the street.
Okay, so it's a different. Okay.
Yeah, it's in that big
hotel
building. Yeah, I met her there. That was this one. That photo right here was, that was. I met her at Wizard World Comic-Con in the year 2023, the same year that the live action Little Mermaid movie came out.
Oh, I forgot that thing existed.
Yeah, and Jodi Benson was actually in this one as a cameo.
Okay.
Yeah, I was so surprised I got to meet her, and yeah, when I was walking out to her, I thought it was like the photo booth, but this is the autograph. I mean, she did appear out of nowhere as she actually walked up and talked to me. We had a little chit chat, and I told her about my channel. I mean, I am like so surprised that she said like she heard about my channel. I was like, wait, you heard about my channel? I don't know if she's like confused with some other channel or she's like, I'm like,
are there other autistic lizards on internet on YouTube?
Nah, I'm like the only autistic lizard here. Yeah, I did manage to meet her, and in this photo, I'm actually got to give her one of my Little Mermaid fan arts.
Okay.
Yeah, and and I gotta say, that she does like amazing job as the voice of Anne Darrow in this one.
I will say this, she's probably the best part of this movie. I'm going to be honest. You can't, she's one of those actresses who I think even if she doesn't have the best script, she does a great job with it. And I don't think the music in this is all that great. It's certainly not as good as, say, The Little Mermaid. It's nowhere close to that. But
Yeah,
she still gives it her all. I got to give her credit for that.
yeah, I definitely loves the song she sings, Papali Ali,
Did you know
and
that there are homages to The Little Mermaid in that sequence?
oh yeah, that one scene she was jumping the ocean and she's swimming it underneath. Yeah, it does give a Little Mermaid style references
Mhm.
and all that, and and that other song when she sings with Jack and that romance song scene. I
That
mean,
comes out of nowhere
yes,
and has that's my problem with the music in this is that almost none of it has anything to do with Kong.
yeah,
And that romance song is the most baffling out of all of them because at least in the original movie, even though it still happens relatively fast, the relationship between Jack and Anne in the original movie, they still have scenes where they're like, you know what, maybe we do like each other. And in this one, they hate each other's guts. They've for like 2 seconds in the scene right before this, when they're on the longboat, they kind of make eyes at each other and they're dumb. But before that, they hated each other's guts. And
yeah,
you're telling me that that one little exchange means they're suddenly in love? What?
yeah.
And the whole sequence looks like I'm on drugs.
Yeah, that song it just came out of
It
nowhere.
just came out of nowhere, and I'm like, why is this here? That was the moment. And I even took a picture of it, took a selfie, and sent it to a couple of my friends. Like, this is the look on my face watching this movie right now. I was just baffled. I was like, if you just took that song by itself and showed it to somebody and then asked them to guess what movie it was, they would never guess it was in a King Kong movie.
And I also like the song that she sang it when Kong is on stage, and then when they brought Kong to New
Oh,
York, and
oh,
and Anne was
that
on
one's not
stage
that
sing.
good. The other two are better.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I actually just finished a fan art of Anne Darrow in the film. You want to see it?
Sure. I'm sure the audience wants to see it too.
Yeah, that it was. I actually drew this
Dang, I
of this.
didn't realize it was that big.
Uh, I didn't even show it yet.
Oh, I saw it a little bit of it at the bottom.
Yeah, I was. This is from the scene where An- where Anne was screaming at Kong after Kong appears, that the
Mhm.
natives run away, but look,
Wow.
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know if you can see it.
I can
Yeah.
see it.
Yep. This is my fan art. Anne Darrow all tied up, and then she was screaming at Kong after the natives run, and yeah, this is like one of my favorite shots of Anne. I mean, I know the film is on a widescreen and all that, but I actually did capture a few of shots from that didn't appear in that scene. Like, I mean, this film used to be on full screen when it was on VHS.
That's because most movies were in full frame because TVs weren't widescreen.
Yeah, and then they just remastered it in widescrreen and high def. I mean, that means they.
I don't think it was remastered. I think it was just originally in widescreen because it actually did. I thought it went straight to video. It didn't. It actually played in a couple of movie theaters for one weekend or something. Let me double check my notes.
I mean, and so Nathan, I mean, So yeah, so this film used to be on full screen. That means it fits the whole TV. I mean, the reason when they release this on DVD and on stream, that oh,
It had a limited theatrical run May 29th, 1998. And
yeah,
then it was released on VHS June 16th, 1998. So a little over 2 weeks later.
yeah. So as I was saying, I mean, yeah, when it was on VHS and released in the same year as release, I mean, it used to be on full screen. I mean, they has that means they have all the details and all that, but when they release it on DVD and and on stream, I was shocked that they actually made it in widescreen. That means they cropped half of the picture. Yeah,
I don't think it's cropped.
yeah, it is cropped because I remember when I watched it on VHS, they used to have more details and uh, well when they release it on stream and remaster it, they just crop the picture to widescreen.
I'm not convinced of that.
Man, I've done more research than you, Nathan, I remember it was used to be on YouTube like for free. I mean, excuse me, my dog, it was sparking
Mm-hmm.
in. Yeah, because when it was on YouTube for a limited time, because they actually add from the original VHS quality of it, and they used to have it on full screen of it. I mean, I just missed that version. I mean, they instead of the widescreen remastered version. I mean,
No, hold. I'm trying to double check that. Keep talking.
yeah, I mean the picture quality looks all right. I mean, I do like the high definition look. I mean, I still miss the original quality from the original VHS that used to be full screen. If the audience in the comments know what I'm talking about.
Maybe.
Oh, believe me, Nathan, I remember.
I'm sure, dude. I never watched it on VHS, so I don't know. But when I've watched it in full screen, it looked fine.
I mean, I'll send you some pictures later after the stream to show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, to compare the difference. So anyways, so let's get back to the Sherman Brothers. I mean the Sherman Brothers did do their best of this film. I mean the songs. I mean I'm like I love their work. I mean, I like some of their songs in this one. I mean, but I like their one of the Academy Award songs they made from Disney, like from Mary Poppins and some of the songs from the Disney parks and the classic
Mm-hmm.
animated films like Jungle Book or the Aristocats and everything. And so yeah, I mean, and I know
Like I said, these guys are a big deal.
yeah, and I know one of them passed away last year, and then I forgot the guy who his name was. I mean,
It's Robert and Richard.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm really am gonna miss their. I really do miss them, and because they're now history, because they're like the Disney legends.
Yes. They've done a ton of stuff. Like basically whatever music you remember from classic Disney movies, they probably did it.
But do you want to know something that the one of those songs I don't like because it tortures me
What?
is A Small World.
What did that song do to you?
I don't know. It's just that song is it's like a torture song to me. I was like, make it stop.
I'm going to play it for you every night at G-Fest.
No. No, don't be like Chris Berry 99 because I rode the Small World ride with her last month, and then I'm like cover my ears and close my eyes like when we rode Small World. But anyway, let's. So yeah, I mean the songs of it, the songs in the Mighty Kong are not as bad, but some of them are. I mean, I I do like the Carl Denham when he's trying to get Anne to get the job. All you had to do is sign with me. You know, I
Doesn't
love.
that makes him seem more villainous than he really is? Because like, if you took that song and made it about, say, the devil coming to somebody and saying, "I want you to sell me your soul," you don't have to change any of the lyrics, and it's the exact same thing. It's so weird.
Yeah, like it's like when Anna signed the contract with CB Denham, and then she'll do it. I mean, that part after Denham sings the song, it's like they recapture. It's like a friendly version of "Unfortunate Soul" from The Little
That's
Mermaid,
that's
the one
why it's
Ursula sing.
yes, that's why it's so weird.
Yeah, it's kind of like they
All the songs in
recreate.
this movie are weird.
Oh. And let me just say, I know we already talked about Jodie Benson and play as Anne. I mean, I gotta be honest. I mean, I actually love the design, the animation design of Anne Darrow in this. I mean, it's just it looks so perfect, and she kind
It
of looks
does.
beautiful. And then Anne Darrow, the animation design looks of her, she's almost like a mix between Ariel and Thumbelina, which Jodie Benson played Thumbelina in in another Disney film. Like,
I didn't just say it. I think you're right.
yeah,
That
Jodie.
is
It's true. Jodie
that is
Benson did
pretty.
play
No, well,
Thumbelina.
no, I'm just talking about like the design. Actually, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah, and it's like a cross between Ariel and Thumbelina.
Yeah. Well, like I said, Anne is really is the best thing in this movie. I don't really have any problems with Anne Darrow in this.
Yeah.
Why, Brendan? Why? Oh, why does Kong
Okay.
have
Okay.
6 packs?
Oh my God, the packs again.
Why
You
does he
think?
have 6 packs?
Yeah, we will. And I'm sorry. Can we bring this up? We'll bring this up a little later. I mean, like, it,
I need to know, why does he have 6 packs? What bizarre mutation of a gorilla is
I knew oh, and so we'll get to that later.
you muted me because I wreck you. That's why. You're as you are as red as an apple, sir.
Oh yeah, I do look a little red. I mean, yeah, and anyway, so I want to talk a little bit more about Anne. I mean, I know that Anne is. I know that Anne Darrow in this one. I mean, it's like she first she hated Jack and this from the beginning, and then later they strangely in love between the middle of it's like between the middle and the end of the film, and and surprisingly, and Anne just has a little friendship
Yeah.
between her and that kid who was with the monkey.
Oh, the Kenny.
Kenny.
No,
Yeah.
his name isn't Kenny. It's like
Ricky. Yeah, Ricky.
Ricky is his name. Kenny is just the nickname people give to all the goofy kid characters in kaiju movies. Thank you,
Yeah,
Gamera.
Ricky.
But
That's what I
yeah, it's
meant.
Ricky.
Yeah,
It's Ricky.
she's
But you want to know, I have to give this movie credit. It actually has a little bit of a first in it. Now, this is
first of
not the
what?
I'll get to that. It's not the first time that a leading lady in a Kong movie has been this way, which, speaking of which, I got to show this off a little bit. I don't think I've shown this on camera yet. Check out this shirt I got.
Oh.
Now that's King Kong Escapes. And by the way, got this from Linda Jo herself, by the way.
Oh, Linda Jo Miller.
Linda Jo Miller sent this to me as a
Oh,
surprise.
I like her. She's really nice.
She's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. If
Yeah,
you really want to have a little bit of fun, Brendan, after after we we're done here, go to my channel and I'm about to announce this for the first time right here, folks. You get an exclusive, Brendan. Well, you get it first. I'll say that. Not exclusive, you get it first. You're talking to the guy who got Linda Jo Miller to act again.
Wow. And
he is in an audio drama that I produced called Gamera Saves Christmas. She's Mrs. Claus. I got Linda Jo Miller to act again. This time with Gamera and not Kong. Booyah. Anyway. So
yeah. Well,
anyway, so I was trying to say she was the first, we'll say, of Kong's queens who felt, who was sympathetic toward him. She was the first, but this version of Ann Darrow is the first time Ann Darrow is sympathetic.
Yeah, and let me just say something. I mean, I know you mentioned Linda Miller about she was on your channel. I mean, but she was also on my channel about the topic of King Kong Escapes. That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, but this version, Ann Darrow, is sympathetic toward him, and it predates the Peter Jackson movie.
Yeah,
by
but
7 years.
Yep. Yeah, this film came out before Peter Jackson. And this movie, The Mighty Kong, was almost similar and represent the 76 King Kong.
Yeah, it's mostly the 1933 movie, although I think they cheated and said that they based this on the novelization. That's why they didn't have to pay any money to use the character. It's goofy and complicated.
There was a reference scene where Kong just put his hand under a waterfall that's represented the 76.
Yeah, I was to say, but they did throw in some stuff from the 76 version. The waterfall scene, Kong's roar in this is from the 76 version.
Yeah, and so let's get back to and Ricky. I mean, they do have a little bit of a little friendly acquaintances to each other. I mean, they're it's like it kind of reminds me a little bit of Ariel and Flounder. It's like they're
a little bit, yeah. These characters were made up for this movie. They aren't in the original or in the novelization.
Yeah, I know that Ricky is, I mean, he does have like a monkey sidekick with him.
Okay, Jim. Yeah, the little, there was a little monkey sidekick in the original.
Yeah,
but I believe he belonged to Charlie the cook.
Was it? Yeah, in the original.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did he belong to Charlie the cook? I think he probably belonged to Charlie the cook in that one.
Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, I like Chimp is is Ricky's little monkey sidekick, and it's almost like you know what else I call that monkey? Is Abu's brother from Aladdin.
Yeah, because you gotta have funny animal sidekicks in your animated kids movies.
And I love how Chimps made that face like when Ann said something about Hollywood and it's in being handsome, and then I love how Chimps made that face with his son. Like it just makes me laugh. Oh, yeah, and yeah. So yeah, and let me just say, when they got to the island, and is it and when Kong appears, as Anne, I mean, they're only on the island for like, t- for like 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and the especially the T-Rex fight of it only lasted 5 seconds, and
Oh, the
and
giant snake fight, also from the 76 movie.
yeah, and also the T-Rex fight, it's not as too violent as in the original. Kong does not rip the T-Rex jaw because they don't want to make this kid
It
anime
just
movie
bonks
too
him on the
violent.
head.
Yeah, and then yeah, I feel like the island with Kong I feel like it's like a rush.
It was. This movie has some serious pacing issues, and I was like, we get 10 minutes on Skull Island? That's it? Really?
Yeah, really?
Lame.
Yeah. It's just
I think
it's
it actually takes them longer or just as long. No, I think I remember this now. I think it takes just as long for them to get to the island in this version as it does in the original, but the original's almost twice as long. I know it's about 30 minutes longer. So you get to spend more time on the island.
yeah. Yeah, they're only on the island for 10 minutes. I mean, yeah, it's just no wonder that some fans say this movie is like lame or anything, because
Yeah.
of the island pace. And
Yeah, well, there's another really big reason why I think this is lame compared to the original, and we'll talk about it later, I suppose.
yeah. It's yeah, and then and I know they brought back Kong into New York, and I know, but first, like in this film, there's no like bloody violence or anything or all of that. I mean, Kong does not kill anyone except for those two couples in the car. I mean,
That was so weird.
yeah,
What is going on in that scene? I forgot how weirdly edited that thing that entire sequence was.
Yeah, that was
Because
so
I'm like,
weird.
what? Are we supposed to believe that Kong didn't squish him, but the train hit them? What?
Yeah, and then there's just use some strange fireworks, live action fireworks footage.
It just cuts away before the train would have hit them to a shot of fireworks. I'm like, was the editor on drugs when he made this? What is going on? Hey guys, what would be a good idea so we can stand through the movie? How about we go shoot some fireworks in the parking lot, and then we cut it in? It would be great.
Yeah, imagine that. They also add the same live action fireworks footage on for the Carl signing up song thing for the contract thing.
Hey guys, what would be great to edit into the
Oh,
sequence
God, no.
where
it's making me dizzy.
really abusing that mute button there, sir.
Oh,
see, I'm breaking him, people. Look at this. Look at this. You are seeing a broken, red-faced man right there. I'm making him laugh too hard.
yeah. Well, and it is making me dizzy too, and you know what the weirdest thing is? I mean, I think there was one scene where I don't know. It's like the one scene when those two people came out of a hotel, and then suddenly there was sprayed with water. I think I don't remember what. And then after they sprayed with water, you could see they were in their underwear. I mean, in that
It's
one part. I
so
was like,
weird. This whole movie is
I did
weird.
not see that coming.
This whole movie is weird.
Yeah, it is kind of weird, and the and let's talk about the ending of this one. Like, uh,
Oh.
I mean, Kong does not die at the end.
Yeah, and you know why that makes it incredibly confusing? First off, it goes completely against the original movie. But you know what also makes it weird? They still bother to put the famous line from the original movie in this. They even had Dudley Moore say it as CB Denham because I guess they couldn't call him Carl.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah, they still had him say, he still says it was basically it was Beauty killed the Beast, but he's not dead.
yeah.
He
And
wakes up, and I am not convinced. I have no way of confirming this. I'm not convinced that wasn't a last minute change that they made, and all they did was change the animation on Kong's eyes so that they opened up with maybe like that one extra shot where the chimp is right next to his eye when it opens. Because they originally did it where he died, but they didn't want to upset the kids.
yeah, and it was just so weird. I mean, and so after that, I had to go. Kong is still alive at the end, but and then the credits roll. I mean, this always bothers in my mind. Like, what happens next after Kong is still alive? Do they just?
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, unless we are to
see,
believe that Kong
yeah,
is just so
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I was. Well, my thought is, maybe what CB Dedham brought up about taking him to another private island because I think he did brought it up at the end.
maybe, but like I said, unless we are to believe that Kong is just so tough because he landed on his ribs. His ribs should be jelly.
Yeah, and I mean, what happens next? Did they? I was when I after I watched this film when I was a kid, I was hoping if they were gonna have a sequel, but it never happened.
The mighty son of Kong.
Yeah, and it's so let's talk about CB Dedham, which is
CB10.
I mean after like after 10 years, I mean when I during my teenage years, I mean when I started watching this film for the first time in 10 years, I mean like it started bringing back memories. I mean, I forgot most about this film. I mean, when I heard the character's name, I mean, when they brought up, when I heard the name CB Denham, I was like confused. Isn't that the another name of Carl Denham? Yeah, I don't know why his name was CB Denham. I mean,
I
I
think
think,
it's a rights issue. Let me look.
I mean, I know I get about the C is like it's like the short nickname for Carl, but
Well, no,
what is
it's just supposed to be his initials.
yeah? But what does the B stand for? Like Carl
I
B.
don't know.
Denham?
I don't know. Okay, this is what I got from Wikizilla. It says to avoid licensing fees, The Mighty Kong is based on the public domain 1932 King Kong novelization by Delos W. Lovelace rather than the 1933 film. Though the two stories are extremely similar, this prevented the ship from being called The Venture, a limitation that Kong Skull Island would also face, and from Denham's first name being given as Carl. Jack Driscoll also encounters a Triceratops instead of a Stegosaurus. So it's
Right.
because they base it on the book, and that's why they couldn't call him Carl. That's why he became CB, and why they had to change the name of the ship. Although I don't know why they didn't give it the name that it had in the book, because the ship had a different name. In the book, it was called the Wanderer, but they don't call it the Wanderer in this. It's called the Java Queen. I don't even know why they went with that name. Why can't they call it Wanderer?
Yeah, but in the original film, it was called
It's
The
the
Adventure.
Venture. Yeah, but that was it because when the book was written, it was based on a earlier draft of the script when it was called The Wanderer. So when the book got published, that was that was before they had made that change. It's one of the
Yeah.
little differences between the book and the movie.
Yeah, in between. I mean, it yeah, so Wow, it's been like 45 minutes.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this might be like a short podcast. I mean, because I already done, because I was already a guest on your channel about it. I mean,
Mhm.
yeah,
We'll go
yeah,
as long as you want, man. It's your show.
mm, yeah. I mean, there's not, like I said, there's not much research about this film. I mean, I know about the Sherman brothers and everything in the film. I
Mhm.
mean,
Well, did you remember that Dudley Moore, who plays Denham, this was his last movie?
yeah, this was his last movie before his passing.
Mhm. That's one other thing that's worth mentioning about this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about Dudley Moore.
I I don't either. I just know that he was a notable name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
Let me
will
see. I
always
think I got here's wait, no? Is this wait a minute. No, that's more for the Sherman brothers. I'm trying to find the stuff I had on Mr. Moore. Oh, here it is. Here's what it is. He was an English actor. He was a comedian and a musician and a composer. Died in 2002. He's known for movies like Bedazzled, 1967, and Foul Play, 1978, 10, that's the name of the movie, 10, 1979, and Arthur, 1981. And for Arthur, he was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actor, and he won a Golden Globe for it. And then he also got a second Golden Globe for a movie he made in 1984 called Mickey and Maude. And he has
mm,
a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Got that in 1987. And he was made a CBE, not sure what that means, by Queen Elizabeth II at Buckingham Palace, November 16th, 2001. And that was his last public appearance.
wow, that is
There
very
you go.
interesting.
So there you go. So basically, I think CB basically means he, if I understand correctly, considering it was the Queen of England who did this for him. I think he got knighted.
Mm, yeah, I mean, I know the CB Dedham. I mean, there's some say some Carl Dedham characters are like the villains in the King Kong films, but I think CB Dedham is not much of a villain in this.
He's a
Because
goofball.
yeah, and he got a map of Skull Island that cost $1,000.
I've seen Son of Kong. I know the real story.
Yeah, I mean, don't understand about how he got the map that cost $1,000.
Who knows?
That's just
Who knows?
ridiculous.
I will say this. I do appreciate that they actually call it Skull Island in this, because they don't do that in the original movie. I don't think I don't is this the first movie to actually call it Skull Island? This might be the first Kong
No,
movie they actually call it
because
Skull Island.
yeah, because in the original film is they just call it Skull Mountain.
I think this might be the first Kong movie to actually call it Skull Island. And I will say one of my favorite shots of the movie, if I'm going to be nice to it for a second, is when they have the volcanic eruption at the end and there's the skull shape on the mountain and the lava's coming out of the mouth. I thought that looked pretty cool.
Wow, that's my favorite too,
Mm-hmm.
and also I don't know if you noticed, Nathan, that the one scene where before the Polly Ollie song. I mean, they when the sailors were cleaning out the ship. I mean, if you listen closely to the music background, the rhythm of the song it sounds similar to A Pirate's Life for Me from the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Really?
Yep. It's like yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Da,
Huh.
da, 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 they got me. You know,
Huh.
just that
That's
part. It's a
interesting.
yeah.
I
If
know
you
the song they were singing was not that. That was the drinking song from Treasure Island.
yeah, well, yeah. If you listen to that part carefully, just I mean, yeah, you know that it's the pirate's life for me song, but from the Pirates song.
Hmm.
It, yeah. So well. that's all I have thoughts about this film, and I'm glad I talked about this again. And I say Andero's and yeah, and this one is like one of my favorites. Like, in fact, I was like in love with this Andero version from this film.
In love. In
Well,
love, he says.
well, it's yeah. Well, she's a cartoon character in this one. I mean, it's
I think we know who Brendan's waifu is. Don't tell the girlfriend.
Don't I know she already knows because we know she's just a cartoon character in this. I mean, just
I know. I'm giving you a hard time, sir.
well, Angel's not the only one. Princess Ariel, the Little Mermaid, is also my crush.
Oh
no! From my childhood. Well,
I mean, I get it. Redheads and all that.
Yeah. Well, Nathan, before we wrap this up, I mean, I have one topic that I was saving it for later. Is the 6-pack of Kong.
I knew you were gonna make... Why does he have 6 packs? Why does he have 6 packs? I don't understand the anatomy of this gorilla. Why does he have 6 packs?
I just took a picture of your reaction.
Why?
Oh, you should have seen your face when I tell you. Oh wait, you can.
He's gonna make it the thumbnail. Oh my gosh.
I just took a picture of you with my phone, and I'll text it to you later.
Oh my gosh! But why? This is the weirdest Kong design. Okay, even those two goofy movies that tie in with Kong the Animated Series, at least there's proper anatomy on that version of Kong. He has 2 giant pecs and abs. This is like they took his abs and made it his entire torso. It makes no sense. What bizarre mutation is this version of Kong? What? Explain it to me, Brendan. Make it make sense.
Oh my god, I'm you even did the same reaction when I was on your channel.
Yes, because it makes no sense. I am about to screen, for those who don't know, I am about to screen share a picture of this version of Kong because he makes no sense. I will find a picture. I'm going to find a picture right now, sir, because he makes no sense.
And let me say, Nathan, that maybe in those 6-packs, I mean, it's like it was supposed to be, those packs were supposed to be right here, but it was on there. But my thought is those 6-packs, and maybe I know that the animation did the best. I mean, maybe those 6-packs wasn't meant for mistake. I mean,
okay. Add it to the screen here really quick so we can show people why this makes no sense.
Like,
yeah, look at this. Why? Why? Let me see. Can I zoom in? I'm going to see if I can zoom in. Let me try. Okay, yeah, there we go. Oh, wait, yeah. Yeah, look at this. It makes no sense.
Yeah. I mean, maybe there wasn't supposed to be like 4 packs on them. I mean, maybe just this
like, there are humanoid animals and humans do not have 4 packs. They have
2. Well, yeah, I mean, maybe it's supposed to be their abs.
Abs are smaller.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not a doctor and I know these things.
Oh, okay, maybe we should probably wrap this up. I don't want it because I don't want it because yeah, maybe you should drink that because yeah. So maybe maybe that's a wrap. I mean, we should probably wrap this up. I mean, yes,
Probably.
yeah. So I want to thank you, Nathan, for joining me again for this episode. Because since me and you are even now, because we did some episode on our channels of the same film that me and you were the host and the guests. And yeah, so I want to thank you for that and join me again for this one. I mean, because I
You're
want to do
welcome.
my own version of this film. Yeah, so some of you who are watching, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And as I say it in Japanese, oh wait, this is a American kaiju film. It's let me say bye bye.